My name is George Crawford, George A. Crawford III. I'm going to present myself to you as a professional without any greasy crap in my hair, no stupid mustache, no ugly tie on, just my sweats, because I'm about intellect, intelligence, the bottom line. I'm available and wanting to be a licensed professional hedge fund manager based on the last 10 or 15 years of hedge fund paychecks in excess of $1 billion per year for at least one individual in America. I work for money, and that's the benchmark of working for money, in my opinion, one of them. I earned a BS in mechanical engineering at Oklahoma State in 4 straight years right out of high school. 99% of the people flunked out the first semester. I was a Kansas Scholar at Shawnee Mission South High School here in Johnson County, Kansas, with work experience in retailing at Safeway and Woolworths before high school diploma was established for whatever the minimum wage was, 50 cents an hour, whatever. I also earned my master's degree in management, Master of Science in Management from Purdue Krannert in 1985, right out of Oklahoma State, and several polls showed Purdue as one of the top, simply as good as it gets, MBA schools in America. Now I can go into my little reasoning for why I went to each school and my philosophy about it. But I've experienced 30-some years of disrespect here in the courthouse of Johnson County, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri for trespassing and other fiction at area stockbroker offices. Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, Payne Weber. Disrespecting my ownership, my token ownership, my family trust, my father. Gossip about my father's being murdered with his Wharton econ degree and Harvard law degree since I was 16. And then after my college degrees, me personally listening to him with Video Corner, talking like an idiot from the mafia and murdering people and identity theft, stealing people's identity, like he himself did that, not supposed to do it. And he established such a ridiculous precedent of zero credibility for himself, his law firm, his friends, and the courthouse that I believe they are all infested with idiots who have murdered people and stolen their identity. And he wasn't a billionaire, so bottom line, I worked for money. He wasn't a billionaire with those degrees. A lunatic idiot? To me, he was. Now, all kinds of theories can say he was just doing that to me personally, not other people, which he probably did, but bottom line is zero tolerance for anything. Mike Milken at Drexel Burnham established paycheck precedents and the precedents of financing hostile takeovers with a business license. Hedge fund individuals getting a license for a hedge fund. The procedure to get a hedge fund license, as the rules dictate, I've gone through. It's a bunch of crap. The faggots in Topeka at the securities office are cocksucking faggot disrespectful punks. Just about as much as the faggots at Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, and Payne Weber in the courthouse in Johnson County and KC Mo. The law's a joke. There are jokes. The rules of the license procedure stipulate you have to work for one of them before you can even take a test. They're just a bunch of joke-ass, cocksucking, faggot lying punks. A bunch of local yokels from KU and MU, UMKC. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know who anybody is. I don't believe anybody, anybody tells me their education that they're something. Maybe, maybe not, because I don't believe anybody on anything. And a lot of it's based on my daddy and my own experience. Hedge fund paychecks. No greasy crap in my hair. I wear glasses. 4 eyes. I'm about intellect, not superficial, greasy crap, mustache, ugly ties, and cosmetic surgery to get eyes. I'm about money. You see, I work for money. I got a full head of hair. Not a bald head. Not one of these cue balls with a little bit of hair on the side. 52 and a full head. See that? People who worry go bald. I got nothing to worry about. Well, I do have plenty to worry about, but, come on. So what I'm proposing to anybody is, George Soros, your Greek or whatever ancestry. One time when I was in jail a few years ago for something, this same guard Polson, who's kind of been a guard when I've been in jail 4 or 5 times now here in Johnson County, said I could work for George Soros. It's very true, I could. We could sign a contract with each other, and we could agree on a certain amount of money that I stipulate, and we could do it. And you know, the contract could maybe even possibly be upheld by the courthouse if there was an argument over anything. It could possibly. But it's all been precedented to also be possible that it's a bunch of crap, meaningless, and doesn't matter, not enforceable. So, I tried to get a hedge fund license. I started talking about when I was 16, you know, and all the crap I listened to. I'm an American. I went to college like an American. Natural born American owner, full head of hair, 4 eyes. That's right, I got 4 eyes. I don't judge people by wearing glasses or not, or, you know, mustaches or greasy hair, because those people usually are jokes, idiots, and faggots. I mean, they're superficial effort to look like a faggot. That's what they are. They're nothing. And they're not billionaires. They don't make $1 billion a month. It's a hedge fund. Hedge funds make what? $1 billion a month, some of these guys? I'll challenge them. I know I've done what I've done. I know how I know. You know, I mean, come on. I'm as good as it gets. I was 99% in math on one ACT test I paid money for, a copy of, a year or 2 ago. As I recall, when I was 16 and people were challenging me and I said I was the smartest man in the world, they said, "No, you only got 98% in math. You're not perfect." Okay, I wasn't perfect, but now it says I am perfect. I think that precedent shows that the precise credibility of those test scores doesn't exist for anybody. It doesn't exist for me, so it doesn't exist for anybody. You know, and some people argue some of those test questions don't have a correct answer. Then the answers are not precisely anything. So, you know, to be perfect might just be a fraud. To be imperfect shows you have a brain in your head, you're honest, and that you think is what I do. So, I'm available to be a hedge fund manager, working with a limousine driving me around. $1 billion a month. $1 billion for every time I've been thrown in jail at Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, Payne Weber. $100 billion in total. I'll just accept it so I can. I mean, it'd probably kill me to spend $100 billion. Come on. But that's the amount of money America's putting out, so that's the way it's going to be. This is me. It's December 8th, 9th, 10th, something in here. Monday. I'm right here live in Olathe, Kansas, USA. USA. I'm in USA always, babies. Wall Street. I've been there before the Twin Towers were taken out. I went out to Hollywood, Beverly Hills, when the police were after me. I saw them coming after me, so I hopped in my car and drove out to California. I was going to go up and see if I could talk to old Drexel Burnham, milk and junk bond king, making $500 million back then. Guard pulled his gun out and said, "You have to have an appointment. He don't want to talk to you." Police came to my hotel room. I told my mommy and daddy where I was, so they wouldn't get scared I was dead. I thought about it and said, well, they may think I'm dead someplace. I'll tell them where I am. Police came in to extradite me back to Kansas. I'm here. I got all kinds of stories to tell you. The hedge fund paycheck is a benchmark for working for money right now, as far as I'm concerned. 99 percentile in math on the ACT says 99% of that highest paycheck in America. I'll just use that as one little, you know, entitlement benchmark. We can argue about it for me and for anybody else, because everything people do to me is going to be done to everybody else. So bring me $100 billion, I'll be your hedge fund. I'm getting my food stamps and my Social Security and disability by these Nazis who fucked me up. I think they murdered my daddy with all his look-alike friend and idiot mafia crap who died a couple of years ago, telling me he wasn't my natural daddy with my uneven nostrils. He didn't have uneven nostrils when he died. Old pictures, black and white, I've seen he had uneven nostrils. Too many reasons for me to believe he was really murdered. All the different stories I've heard. They couldn't all possibly be true, but sometime it happened. Maybe when I was 16, maybe when I was 5 years old, I don't know. I don't know who anybody is. I'm an American. Too many people pretend to be people, look-alikes, steal identities. People intentionally have look-alikes and then unintentional look-alikes, and they all get mixed up. Nobody knows for sure who they, you know what? It's just one piece of crap after another, isn't it? It all snowballs. Well, I'm right here. I got my Oklahoma State t-shirt on, sweatshirt. You know, I really can't stand a lot of those people, but I started college there with that talk of engineering scholarship. And I decided at that point in time, after I got into it, no matter what, I was going to earn my degree, and I did in 4 years, not 7, 8, 9, 10 years. With the fraud, the crap, I got nothing to hide. 100 billion, punks, plus $1 billion a month paycheck. LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile. Woolworths, $1 billion a month. I don't care. Think I want to work for Woolworths? It's working for $1 billion a month, you dumbass. Woolworths. You're a joke.